All right, this is our 1994 Chevy K1500. GM in 1994 was running throttle body injection, and this truck came with a 350 throttle body injection, and we ran it for 350,000 miles. I went to Papaw Robin here a while back and said, hey, we like to build different engines and different tunings. These throttle body injections are really hard to change and tune. People in the 90s were trying to burn new chips and things like that. And I said, I need a setup that we can put in this truck and change and tune well. So Papaw, tell them what the approach and the design was. Papa Hood.
This truck has 415,000 miles on it. GM done a pretty good job, but that's as far as it went, kinda. It was either electric fuel pump, a sensor, or something. Anyhow, when you get tired of fooling with all of that stuff and you're kind of at the end of your rope, throw it all out on the ground. All the engine, go in there behind the glove box and get the computer and throw it out in the ground. When you get the engine out and you decide to go back to a manual fuel pump engine with a carburetor and a HEI distributor, park it in there and hook it all up, drop your gas tank, throw the electric fuel pump out, extend the pipe on down to the bottom of the tank for a pickup, run new lines up the driver's side, round under the radiator and into the fuel pump. Then we have an Edelbrock carburetor with a HEI distributor. This process does not affect all of your gauges, your other electrical stuff. The only purpose for that computer is to see to the needs of the engine and its engine management. Throw it out on the floor. You don't need it anymore. We simply took a pair of wire cutters and cut off what electrical plugs we did not need. We kept the ones for the gauges, the hot wire for the distributor. Of course, you want to keep all of your air conditioning plugs and so forth. One of those plugs that went to sensors and whatnot, cut them off. Tape the end of the wire up.
So now we've got 3 engines hanging on the wall. We configured this one for just running up and down the interstate. We had a 383 stroker, a 327, a 350, and we decided to go with a 84 305.
Yeah, it made a real sweet setup. Gets good gas mileage, still got plenty of power. Just makes a good everyday driver. We do have a fuel regulator from the Edelbrock carb. They do not like over 4 or 5 PSI. It's real easy to do. Don't be afraid of it. Like I say, the first thing you need to do is just clean house. Start again.
And we did use a regulator with a return because the modern fuel with the ethanol boils at a lower temperature. So cycling that fuel and keeping it moving keeps everything cool, makes everything work better for hot starts.
This is still a pretty good looking truck. Still does a great job.
So there it is, a rig rundown for the 94 K1500.